Hey, what's up guys, welcome to another tutorial of PHP and MySQL series, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how we can connect PHP with our MySQL database. So without any delay, let's start. First of all, I will open my XAMPP folder, and we know that in this folder we have an htdocs folder, and I will create a new folder here like database, or let me call this DB. And in this folder I will create another file name db.php. Make sure to add this extension to .php, and now I will click on this file, open folder, and we know that we have created this folder db, and I will select this folder because we are going to do some database operations. That's why I have created a separate folder, so you can be clear of our this folder structure, because the previous folder contain a lot of files that we learned in the previous video. So that's why I have create a new folder, so you can remain more clear while working with the database. So first of all, you can see that I have created a file db.php, and here I will create a PHP opening tag, and inside this, first of all, I will echo my database file semicolon, and next I need to type here XAMPP, so we can start our XAMPP. Here you can see that the XAMPP, Apache and MySQL has started successfully. Maybe you will see a little bit window here. You just need to start your Apache and MySQL server, and next I will open my browser, and inside this browser I will type here localhost /db and /db.php. This db is the folder that we created inside our htdocs folder, and this db.php is the file that we have created inside this, or let me call this index.php. Here we have to press enter. So by default, if your folder will contain index.php file, your server will automatically open your index.php file. So we have opened our file. Now our purpose is to connect our PHP with our database. So first of all, I will type here localhost /php myadmin, and you can see that our dashboard has been opened successfully. If you want to open the sidebar, you can click on this icon and you will see your available databases. Similarly, you can click on any of the database, you will able to see the available tables in your database. So currently I will just hide this, or let me unhide this, and we know that our database name is FindGap. So now let me type here CONN. This is a variable that I have created. Next you have to use a function. Let me hide this. Function name would be mysqli_connect. This is the function mysqli_connect, and inside this function we have to pass 4 parameters. First of all, let me comment this, and here I will type like server is equal to empty, and the second parameter we have to pass username. Currently I will just type here empty, and the third thing would be password. I will also type it as empty, and the last thing is database name. I have typed it empty. So server, if we are working with localhost, we know that our server is localhost. If you have installed XAMPP, you will just type here localhost, and similarly here we have to type the username. By default, the username of your database in XAMPP is root, ROOT. Next thing we have to pass as a parameter inside this mysqli connect function is password, and you have to remain this as empty string, because XAMPP have no password by default. So that's why I will remain it as it is. And last thing we have is database name. We know that in the previous video we have created a database name FindGap, so I will just type here FindGap, And similarly, let me uncomment this. You have to pass them as a parameter in the same sequence: server, username, password, and database name. You can see this username and password. When you will upload your project on the server, you will need to create a username and password here in your cPanel, and that's username and password. You will copy that username and password and paste at this position, and then your live project will able to connect with your live database. So in localhost you have to add these configurations. So we have done with it, and now we can check that if database connection is created or not. I will just type here if con and echo database connection established successfully semicolon, and here similarly I will type here else database not connected. Similarly I will press here semicolon, and now let me open my browser, and here I will refresh this. You can see that it is displaying me a message that database connection is established successfully. If you will change any of the word, like if I will type here 32, which is a wrong username for our local host, and now you can see that it is generating an error. So that's why make sure to write this thing as it is. And when you will upload your project, in most cases your server name will be localhost. So friends, this was the video that how we connect our PHP with our database, because without connecting our PHP to database, we cannot interact with our database. In the next videos, we will learn that how we create HTML form, how we get input from the user and insert that input in our database. So that's operation basically called CRUD operation, like create, read, update, and delete. We will learn these 4 operations, and these are one of the most important operations in PHP. We will learn those in the next videos. So let us know in the comment section that if you enjoyed this video, if you have any suggestion that how we can improve our content, you can ask us in the comment section, or you can provide your opinion in the comment section. Your opinion will be valuable for us. And finally, thanks for watching.